Have you ever noticed how the moment you stop chasing a woman, suddenly she starts noticing you more? It almost feels like magic, but it's not magic at all. It's psychology. In today's video, we're going to break down what really happens when a man stops chasing a woman, and why this simple shift can completely change how she feels about you. Trust me, once you understand this, you'll never look at dating the same way again. Point 1. The shock factor. When you stop chasing, the first thing she feels is confusion. She's used to your attention, your texts, your effort. When that suddenly disappears, it creates a gap in her daily routine. She starts wondering, wait, why isn't he trying anymore? Psychologists call this a pattern interruption. Her brain was used to a certain pattern, you chasing, she receiving attention. When you break that pattern, her mind starts searching for answers. This is where curiosity begins. Point 2. The self-reflection stage. After the initial confusion, she starts to reflect. She might ask herself, did I do something wrong? Was I too distant? Did I push him away? This reflection often makes her replay past interactions in her head, trying to figure out the reason behind your change. What's interesting here is that your absence forces her to think about you even more. Instead of you chasing, she's now mentally chasing for answers. Point 3. The ego adjustment. Here's the truth, attention feels good for everyone. Men and women both get a boost in self-esteem when someone pursues them. When you stop chasing, she feels a small ego hit. She's no longer getting the same validation she was used to. At first, this can sting. She might feel a dip in self-worth. But surprisingly, this can also spark growth. Many women start realizing they were relying too much on external attention to feel good about themselves. So while she's adjusting, you're teaching her, without saying a word, that your time and energy are valuable. Point 4. Respect for your self-worth. Here's where things get really powerful. When you stop chasing, you send a clear psychological signal, I value myself. I'm not going to spend my life chasing someone who doesn't give me the same energy back. Women notice this. And deep down, they respect it. It shows confidence, independence, and strength. It separates you from men who beg, plead, or lower their standards. This respect often turns into a shift in attraction. She starts thinking, if he's not chasing me, then who is he focused on? What makes him so secure in himself? Point 5. The attraction reversal. This is where psychology flips the script. The very moment you stop pushing for her attention, you create space. And that space becomes magnetic. Psychologists call this the push-pull effect. When you were chasing, you were always pushing. She didn't have to do anything. But when you step back, she feels the pull. The distance makes her want to close the gap. This doesn't mean she'll instantly run after you, but it does mean her curiosity and attraction start to grow again. Point 6. The mystery effect. When you stop chasing, you naturally become more mysterious. Instead of always being available, you're now living your life, doing your own thing. And mystery is attractive. She starts to wonder, what is he up to? Who is he spending time with? Why is he not focused on me anymore? This curiosity can reignite her interest and even make her pursue you. So far, we've seen how confusion, self-reflection, ego adjustment, and respect start to build when you stop chasing a woman. But we're only halfway through. In next part, I'll show you how this shift leads to even deeper attraction, emotional growth for both of you, and why sometimes not chasing actually brings her closer than ever. Point 7. Emotional growth on both sides. When you stop chasing, something powerful happens for both of you. For her, she learns to manage her emotions without constant validation. Instead of depending on your attention for confidence, she begins to find strength within herself. This makes her more emotionally mature. For you, the decision not to chase shows that you value yourself. It proves you can walk away from something one-sided. That's a sign of emotional independence. And women notice that kind of maturity, it's rare, and it's very attractive. So both people grow when you step back. Whether you reconnect later or move on, that growth makes the next stage stronger. Point 8. She starts missing you. Here's where it gets really interesting. The absence of your attention creates a vacuum. And human psychology hates a vacuum. Think about it, when someone texts you every day and suddenly goes silent, don't you wonder where they went? It's the same for her. She starts to miss the little things she once took for granted, the good morning messages, the playful jokes, the comfort of knowing you were there. Psychologists call this the loss effect. People don't always value what they have until it's gone. By stepping back, you let her feel that loss, and often, it makes her appreciate you more. Point 9. The power of reversal. At this stage, many women start showing new interest. She may text first, try to check up on you, or even flirt more. Why? Because now the roles have flipped. Instead of you chasing, she feels the need to put in effort. This is powerful because relationships work best when both sides give energy, not just one person. By stepping back, you naturally rebalance the dynamic. But here's the key: don't see this as a game. You're not withdrawing attention just to trick her. You're simply valuing your time and energy. And when she feels that shift, her attraction grows naturally. Point 10. Stronger connection if you reconnect. Sometimes, stepping back leads to the end. She may not return, and that's okay, it means she wasn't the right person for you. But often, when both of you take space, you come back stronger. Why? Because you reconnect as two people who have grown. You're more confident, she's more self-aware, and the dynamic is healthier. Instead of being based on constant chasing, the connection is built on mutual respect, attraction, and independence. That's the foundation of a long-term, balanced relationship. Quick recap: so, what happens when you stop chasing a woman? 1. She feels confusion because her daily routine changes. 2. She goes through self-reflection, replaying past interactions. 3. She feels an ego adjustment as validation fades. 4. She develops respect for your self-worth. 5. Attraction reverses through the push-pull effect. 6. The mystery effect makes her more curious. 7. Both sides experience emotional growth. 8. She starts missing you. 9. The roles reverse, and she puts in more effort. 10. If you reconnect, the bond is stronger and healthier. Final takeaway: when you stop chasing a woman, you're not being cold or manipulative. You're simply sending a clear message: my time, my energy, and my self-worth matter. And psychology proves this: when you value yourself, others start to value you too. That's what makes you attractive: not desperation, not chasing, but confidence and independence. So, what do you think? Do women respect a man more when he stops chasing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for more psychology and relationship insights coming your way.